Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. Farmers, today we are discussing about the growth stages of the wheat. How many stages of the wheat? We discuss one by one. First of all, the seedling stage. The first stage of growth in wheat is called seedling stage. This stage occurs after the germination and begins when the first true leaves emerge from the soil and ends when the first tiller emerge. The second stage is tillering stage. Tiller are new shoots that are sent up from the root of the plant. Each tiller can grow its own stalk and seed head. So, number of tillers will determine the potential yield of the plant. The third stage is jointing stage. The jointing stage starts when the stalk forms its second node. During the jointing stage, the smaller, less formed tillers often die off. It is important that all the wheat in the fields reaches the jointing stage at the same time so that the heads will all be mature at the harvest time. The fourth stage is heading and flowering stage. The heading and flowering stage begins when the awns emerge from the sheath. When the awns have emerged, the flowering begins and pollination and fertilization occur. It is again important during the flowering stage that all the plants in a field flower at the same time. Right after fertilization, the embryo and endosperm begin to form. The fifth stage is maturity stage. The maturity stage immediately follows the fertilization and includes the several short stages. The milk stage is the first part of maturing, and this is when the kernel begins forming. The kernel is fully formed during the duff stage, and the plant takes nutrients from the stalk and leaves and transfer them to the kernel. The kernel is very moist at the end of the duff stage and contain about 30% water. During the ripening stage, the kernel loses the rest of its moisture and is ready to be harvested.